Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Attingham Park. Right guys, I am kind of looking forward to the back end of this week because we will get ourselves back over onto the Old Stream farm. We've kind of been Attingham it a lot, but there's not much we can do because of the update to the Valley Spring map. I'm still unsure what to do with that. I think Valley Springs might just see the end of the harvest season out, and then we'll see if there's a new map to come out or something. The problem is I really do love playing on Valley Springs. The issue is I'm not going to start. I don't want to start that map all over again, if that makes sense. Right, as you can see, I've got this guy on a worker. He's currently planting corn in field 32. He's also doing the fertilizing at the same time. The cart is over there to get on with some refills if needed. I'm going to try and tidy the yard up a little bit, but we do need to get on with a bit of grass work, I think. I've got this guy working with the roller to try and get this rolled. We can't leave April till this is done. This is kind of why we're just here at the moment. I am going to see if there's any quick contracts we could do. Could do with like a... There are currently no contracts available. I don't believe that for a second. I have got rid of a contract mod though. You know, the one for the transports. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any contracts to do. Right, let's have a look at build 22. Oh wow, is this it? Okay, I suppose in theory it's not a bad one. Oh, it comes with all this bit of tree. I suppose it could be made bigger. Interesting. So how far down does it come? Right, I'm pretty much on the border there. It's weeds. It's not trees, it's weeds. That is really, really big shame actually. It could be turned into a decent sized field though, I suppose. Just have a look. There's the way through that we would make. I suppose it's not a bad size field. How much is it at the moment? It's currently £8,700. Someone's blocked by an object. What? Why? I literally put you on 2 or 3 headlands. Why are you getting stuck there? Jesus Christ. Idiots, man. Freaking idiots. Right, so clearly that needed 3 headlands. Oh my god, it's going to be one of them days, I think, with this today. Oh, hang on a minute. We need to increase that time. Let's get that up to 5. Let's try and get that rain past. Just want to have a quick skeg on the animals. April. So we're still in April. So yeah. Okie dokie. Yep, they've still got plenty of grass. Right. Fair enough. So if we go to production tab now, we've got hay in the process of being made. Strawberries automatically sell. A sugar beet is still on the go. Yeah, the problem we've got now is we need to be in May. We really, really need to be in May, but unfortunately, someone's just bidded on that field. But to move into May is... It's not good for us. We are literally not in a position to move into May. We've got so much to do. We do need to get some lime on this field as well. Now, this field will change, and I am going to kind of waste a bit of seed and fertilizer. I need to put a track in along this edge. Right along this edge, but I'm not exactly sure where the edge of this field is until it's harvested. Until it's planted. So that's why because if you look where I put it, I know the edge of the field doesn't come to here. If it does, I'll be very surprised. But I need to make at least a tractor width so I can make a course so that this can auto harvest if need be. I don't want to put it on to auto harvest. It's not the biggest of jobs, but yeah, if it needs to be, it needs to be at the end of the day. Like I said, there's the cart over there. We've got all our buildings over here. So at the moment, we've got a bit of tidying up to do. I could roll, to be fair. I might roll actually. I actually don't mind. Well, I don't like rolling, but it's not like it's a difficult job to do. How come when I take over the rolling, it's not enough power? It's 150 power roller, 150 brake horsepower roller. We should have more than enough power with this at 190. So if we get this rolled, I'm gonna leave this. What is it on though? No, it's just disappeared. I suppose it doesn't need to be on, does it? We'll just roll the entire field. Yeah, we'll roll this entire field. I think it's going to be a lot easier doing it that way. But if it's only going to get stuck, I don't see the point. No. Quick U-turn. If I can get as close to the edge like that as possible, then at least we can continue. You know, when it comes to doing the headland, we can just drive around it once and it should be wide enough. I could have sworn I put 2 headlands on this, but that doesn't look like it's got it down as 2 headlands, which unfortunately is just bad news for us, really. I think the best thing I can do, really, at the moment is just get myself in a little bit of a time lapse. We'll get the radio turned on, we'll try and smash this field out of the park, to be honest, because it's going to take a while. So if I can get a bit of it done in a time lapse. I don't think we'll get it all done though, guys. It's not the quickest thing in the world to get time lapse. I do have a mod to slightly increase time. Can't find it, but toggle speed sensor, Alt and 0. And apparently we could roll this at 25. This hasn't reached 25 once while I've been rolling. Look, we're stuck on a hill. It's 150 brake horsepower. I've got 190. So granted, that's only 40 brake horsepower more, but still. Yeah, sorry if I sound a bit out of breath today, guys. If you remember me telling you the other day I had like a bit of a tight chest, and yeah, I think, to be honest, my hay fever's coming. It's how it starts, tight chest, and over the next few days I'll get a bit of a stuffy blocked nose, and then I'll start feeling, but I already feel tired all the time anyway because of the wife snoring. But you get the idea. I think my hay fever is going to show itself again this year. I don't get hay fever every year, but I did get it last year. I was kind of hoping for a bit of a break from it this year, but I think by the look of it I'm going to get it. But yeah, if I get a bit out of breath, like I say, it's just a bit of a tight chest at the moment, and yeah, hopefully it'll clear away in a couple of days, hopefully. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, I'll get the radio turned on and we'll get some of this job done in the next couple of minutes. Right guys, as you can see, we've got the majority of this field done. I would put it back on a worker, but I don't think it's going to work very well. I just need to go and have a look at my other one, because I had a feeling you were stuck. I bloody knew you were stuck. Are you for real? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what this worker's doing. I really don't know. I'm just gonna give it a quick babysit for like 30 seconds. It does need topping up with some fertilizer actually. It would appear that so he did that. He should have gone on an angle here, and he should have turned here, and instead he decided to. But that's what he did. So he did that there, but that's not even remotely correct, my friend. That's not even remotely correct. What is the point of cosplay if you're not going to bloody follow the course? You were supposed to go that way. Oh, I don't know. It's some of the shape of these fields are just so frustrating. So frustrating. That's all I can put. That's all I can say. Frustrating is not even probably the word close to what I would use. It would probably involve a swear word or something like that. But yeah, we've got the majority of this rolling done now. I can imagine this is. I am massively off course because I've had like massive overlaps and stuff. Yeah. I'm supposed to be over here, heading down here. Yeah, so my overlap has caused me to be like half a row off. So that's actually really bad. So I can't put that back on a worker now. So that's got to be something I finish. Oh, hang on. That's why I was going to leave those lines up to begin with, so that I could have a better view of how off course I was going to end up being. If I can get these turns really good like that, couple more strips like this, and then I've got maybe 1.5 headlands to do. The majority of this field only wants 1 headland, but the bit where the cosplay guy was working down there will need a bit more than 1, which is why I said about 1.5 headlands. So, but I don't think we've done too bad. We've got this field done. I'm just fuming at that other field. I'm fuming at that other field. So I'm only rolling this field now because I had 2 choices. I either rolled this field or I did the seeding on that other field. And I kind of wish I did the seeding now, because that's going to make an absolute mess that I'm going to have to go and... I'm going to go and correct. And I've got to roll that field. I'd like to try and get the cornfield rolled. Like I say, I'm not overly fussed about rolling. I will roll when I have to / need to. But it's not like I like to roll fields. I think it's quite a boring job, to be honest. Well, that's just my opinion, but you know. On my channel, my opinion is valid. Really? You took forever to drop. Yeah, I've got a mod that lets me go a little bit quicker as more of a so-called realistic working speed. Now, I don't actually know if it is. Like I say, I'm not a farmer. I don't know what speed you would roll a field at. But it does state on this that I can roll, if I just bring it into the field, 20 suggested working speed 25 mile an hour. This thing will not go over 10. Now, if we'd have got it working at 25 mile an hour, we would have completed this whole field in the time lapse that I wanted to get it done in. Obviously, instead, Why does that worker look like he's stopped again? Like I say, I'm a really big fan of cosplay when it works. When it works. But if it doesn't work, I'm not that big a fan. And at the moment, it seems to be not working more than it's working out. Now, I know it's going to be a case of a few tweaks. We just got to tweak the fields, maybe not have it as close to the hedge boundary like we did in this field. You know, got rid of some of the corners. Right, so that is, this top edge is all rolled. But now I only need to do technically 3 sides. If it was a square, I'd only have to do 3 sides. So I've got the big curve to do, I've got that line there to do along that hedge. And I've got that curve bit here to do. Other than that, the rolling on this field is done. And at least we can go and manually finish the what is it field. Now, if you notice, when I manually rolled this field, I got as close to the edge as I possibly could. And the reason I did that was so I didn't have to keep... You know, I didn't want to have to do 2 headlands. This is more than wide enough to finish this field up here. So that's going to slow things down. You can see the little patches of lime where I missed with the seed. Again, that was the worker. It's not the end of the world. I didn't want to put sugar beet in this field. It was meant to be a giant cornfield. So if that tells you how much sugar beet we're going to have, we can't keep up with sugar beet. So what we're going to have to do when we do it next time, we're most likely going to have to cut sugar beet, because we can put sugar beet in and we can put cut sugar beet in the sugar mill. So we're going to have to use both lots of sugar. But I'm going to tell you now, well in advance, I will be doing the sugar beet cutting off recording. You can basically cut 3,000 at a go. You know, with the little cutting bucket. Yeah, 3,000 litres at a time. That's going to take forever. Like, forever. So that is going to be something I do off recording, guaranteed. Putting the sugar beet off recording, simple as that. I don't think anyone's going to want to just sit and watch me with a front loader tractor just filling 3 litres, cutting 3 litres, cutting. Now I might look at maybe, ooh, here's an idea. If I put the sugar beet, if I get rid of it from the silo. Ooh, there's an idea. I could maybe use conveyor belts. Put it in the silo. Get it cutting. No. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's maybe a way we can automate it. What if we put, when we harvest it, instead of putting it in the silo, why don't we put the sugar beet in the silage pit? When it's in the silage pit, we get a conveyor belt. We get a conveyor belt that then works to the cutter. The cutter then drops it straight into the silo. Try and get like a little bit automated. Now I know a lot of this series is automated with the auto drive and stuff, but you don't realise how much sugar beet we're gonna get. That one field and the rest of that contract gave us over 500,000 litres of sugar beet. No, yeah, maybe give us about 400,000 litres. These 2 fields are just ours. So you know what I mean. We're gonna need 3 harvesters as it is. We're gonna spend 75 grand on harvesters just to rent. We won't have a choice this time. We won't have a choice. We're gonna have to get at least 2 harvesters in this field, and then we've got the other sugar beet field that we planted. The good thing is with the other field is it's already on a growth stage. No, yeah, it's already on a growth stage. Is the first sugar beet field, so that field should be really good. If we rent two harvesters to begin with, we put them both in the small field, we might be able to get that harvested in a month, and we can use both in this one. So yeah, we might not need 3, but we might need 3 harvesters. Try and keep on top of it. We're going to pay a little bit more on the rental fee this time as well, and we're going to rent the bigger yellow Panther. I think it's the Panther harvester. Yeah, we're going to look at renting that one instead this year because it's got a wider working width. I believe it's about the same capacity, but we have a worker that empties it, so that's fine. The only thing I think we might do is when it comes to this field, we might rent another XL trailer just to keep things flowing. But if we can cut sugar beet as it comes out the harvester into, for example, you know, we put it into the bunker, we can do like 200,000 litres at a time rather than waiting for it all to be there. We're going to have millions of litres of sugar, I'm telling you, of sugar beet / cut sugar beet. So that's going to make us, we're going to be super rich after this harvest, all because I made the mistake of doing sugar beet. Simple as that. So yeah, maybe what we do this time is, maybe if it works well, maybe we use the money to actually buy a sugar beet harvester. If we rent one and we've already owned one, it's not an, you know, it's just an idea. Just an idea. Yeah, this isn't going to be as long an episode as I've been doing on this series. I want to try and get my videos just back down to 30 minutes again, especially on this series. I don't mind having the odd long one, but you know, I'm putting a lot of time and effort into trucking at the moment. And yeah, if anyone's interested, guys, we have a trucking channel. I need to update my description below. I have it set to just preset for the same thing because it's got all my details like social media and things like that. But we have a trucking channel, guys, Matt DL Trucking. You can find it on my channel. If you scroll down to recommended streamers, you will find our other channel. It's just a channel for me and the wife to do some trucking. The wife hasn't joined me in 9 episodes yet, but the wife is, oh, I don't even know how to say this without it sounding like really long-winded, but my wife works in recruitment for a company, and she worked in the area we live in. But the company has fired all the other recruitment people because, to be honest with you, my wife made them look lazy and crap. Because my wife is hiring like 20 new people a month, and they were hiring maybe 20 people between them a year. So they all got fired and lost their jobs. But at the moment, my wife is now officially the only recruitment person for the entire country. So she's super busy. They are going to hire more people, more competent people. But at the moment, my wife is now having to be the recruitment for like the whole country, which is absolutely ridiculous. Her workload, I created the channel so we could truck, and then this happened, and it's just like, boom. To be honest, she hasn't got time to wipe her ass half the time. She comes home, she finishes work at 5, and her phone's still going off, and she's got to reply to it, you know. Oh my god, yeah, it's just absolutely insane at the moment, is her workload. But it's fine, because she'll join us when she's got the time. She did want to do a little bit of trucking tonight, as in Thursday, because I record this on a Thursday. But she wants to watch the Man U game instead. Now, we're a house full of Liverpool fans, but we do want to watch the Man U Spurs game tonight. Just to be honest, me and the wife, we just love football in general. You know, we're part owners of our local non-league club. Yeah, we just love to watch football in general, and she can reply to some email. He's crashed in the exact same place. My god. How have you crashed in the exact same place when you were doing a different part of the course, you idiot? Jesus Christ. I sent you down there. Oh my god, what an idiot. Right, so yeah, we've now got to finish this field manually as well. I knew I should have done this field manually. I just knew it. I just knew it. Right, let me get rid of this cosplay because it's obviously not going to work, this field. You do realise cosplay harvesting this field is going to be just as bad as doing this one. It's going to be a nightmare. If it can't plant in this field, it ain't going to harvest. Simple as that. Oh. Right, we're going to do this a different way. Let's get that turned back on. We're going to fertilise this afterwards. I'm going to try and get this job sped up a little bit. What I'll do is when I need to put seed in this, I will put fertiliser in it. Now, I know it'll be patchy, but we can just go over it with our fertiliser spreader. I think that, personally, is going to make more sense. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around here. And I'm going to tidy this up, and then I'm just going to drive round and round in circles. Like that. Now, I know I've got bits to finish in the middle. Oh my god, this is just slowed me down. Absolutely no end. I want to get into May. We'll have a little bit of money as well in May, because we'll have some sale of milk. They're now on TMR, so they'll be producing more milk. We will also be having the wool sold as well. We've got approximately 5,000 litres of wool. It's just a little bit less than that, but by the time we get into May, it might be 5,000 litres of wool. I think we're due some cows to be birthed, or at least some sheep or something. So we should maybe have some more animals in the next episode. But no matter what happens, I'm going to have to get this finished so we can start in May in the next episode. Right, I know it sounds daft, guys, but I'm going to have to kind of treat these fields as separate. Can't believe this idiot. This is with cosplay as well. I don't understand why he went and got stuck in that exact same place as before. He was meant to be doing a different... He was meant to be coming down this way, and then he decided to go back to where he got stuck. It's confusing, guys. It's so confusing. But yeah, if I don't manage to get this finished on recording, we are pretty much at the time by the look of it. So that does kind of suck a little bit. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to get this finished off recording. So like I say, I'll probably get it rolled as well, guys, because I need to roll before May. Otherwise, we lose the ability to roll. But yeah, like I say, you've seen me roll today. It's not exactly the most exciting job in the world to roll. But if I can get this seeded and then I can get it rolled in the next episode, I just don't know what we'll have to do in May. May might be a quiet month. We may be looking for some contracts. I wouldn't mind some hay contracts, to be honest, just because I know we've got hay in the thing. Although no, ignore me. We've got that grass field to cut in May. So we have got loads to do in May, absolute loads, and all that grass is going in the haymaker, as I call it, the haymaker. Just because it'll just speed things up. I'm not messing around with headers and things like that. I'm going to buy 2 new mowers. I'm going to make and save a mowing course, and then I'm going to set the forage harvester going. I'll probably drive the forage harvester again, actually. We'll get a worker going cutting the grass. We'll go with the forage harvester. I need to buy a new header. We're going to pick the grass up off the floor, put it into the XL trailer, get it in the haymaker. We're going to finish making some TMR, because we're going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to keep the TMR food mixer for another year. I have got a production that can make us TMR. The only downside to it is it's not got a very large capacity. So I don't really want to bring that production in. And I don't mind mixing the odd TMR. You know, if we mix TMR and we mix large quantities of it at once, it's a lot easier. But yeah, like I say, for this field, I've got so much little touch-ups to do and things like that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave this episode here. I say I'll bring you back over when we're into May. And yeah, but for this episode, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you for watching. If you have watched this video, guys, please hit that like button. It is hugely important that everybody hits that like button. Our channel won't grow and get bigger. And in order for us to get bigger, you know, I want to bring multiplayer servers back, but I can't justify it why the community's small. Do you know what I mean? We've had servers before in the past when we were live streaming, because we were live streaming in it. But to do videos, it's just hard to justify a multiplayer server when we've got only a small community. So like I said, hit that like button, guys. And I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.